Throughout history, faithful believers have faced persecution, first from pagan Rome, and then later, tragically, from within the church itself. This very place on Donateo's Cathedral in Turin is linked to a dark period when those who sought to follow God's word above human tradition were condemned, hunted, and executed. At first, Rome persecuted Christians because they refused to worship the emperor and the Roman gods. Believers were sent to the Colosseum and places like it, burned as torches, and driven underground. But when Constantine legalized Christianity in 313 AD, the church and state merged, bringing an end to persecution, but also leading to compromise. As church and state united, Christianity became institutionalized, and with that power came a shift in authority. Those who didn't conform to the church's teachings, traditions, and papal decrees were now labeled as heretics. The same faith that once suffered under Rome began persecuting its own. History records that from 538 AD to 1798 AD, during the period prophesied as the 1260 years of persecution, millions were imprisoned, tortured, or executed for simply believing the Bible above church authority. The very places once dedicated to worship and devotion, like this cathedral, became centers of judgment. It was around this cathedral that many martyrdoms and executions took place. Among those who suffered were the Waldensians, the Huguenots, and other faithful groups who refused to bow to human authority over God's word. They were labeled heretics, hunted in the mountains, and executed in public squares like this one. This was no longer the pagan empire persecuting the faithful, but the institution that once claimed to be the follower of Christ. This place reminds us that truth is always tested. Jesus never called his followers to use force or coercion, but to stand for truth and love with conviction. The same struggle continues today. Will we follow God's word or human tradition? History teaches us that power corrupts, but faithfulness to Christ endures. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode of From Egypt to Eternity.